Hi everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'll be doing a fragrance review, and this is Velvet Orchid Lumiere by Tom Ford for women. So I'm going to give you information from Fragrantica, and then I'm going to give you my review on it. So the main accords are sweet, floral, woody, honey, powdery, rum, warm, spicy, citrus, amber, and vanilla. This was first launched in 2016, and top notes are rum, honey, mandarin orange, bergamot. Middle notes are black orchid, rose, jasmine. Base notes are um, mirth. I always say mirth. Is it mirth or mirth? Myrrh. Let me know down in the comment section below. And vanilla and sandalwood. So from my notes here, it says it starts confusing. It's very confusing to begin with. It's very screechy on my skin, very boozy, which the rum comes in. Very boozy on my clothes, and it changes quickly to dark, smoky, sweet. Very seductively mysterious, very sexy date night type of fragrance. It's bold. It really is. Like, it's a look at me kind of fragrance. At the same time, or on clothes, it smells like spilled alcoholic drink. It just the rum or the alcohol is just so overwhelming. On skin, it's dark, seductive, sexy, sweet honey. Changes to mature floral on my skin, and I think that's due to the jasmine. It's very difficult for a fragrance that when it hits my skin, it's a white floral that I will actually, my skin would react to it in a very positive way for me. Usually it becomes very mature or old lady-ish. So there's a ton of fragrances out there that there's so many people that love it, but I just don't like that kind of smell. Changes again to slightly sweet and very sexy floral. It's a very bizarre fragrance because it changes so much, and it's not, when it changes, it's somewhat polarizing. It really isn't. It's not even. It's as if it's not even the same family, kind of. It has like a very sexy floral, which is very, very rare for me. I don't think I've ever smelled anything that is floral to be sexy. It always reminds me of like brunch or lunch, or like a weekend lunch with the family, a garden party type of fragrance. That's what a floral fragrance is to me. Like a very, like, it's not sexy, like it's nothing sexy about it. Changes to rum or liquor, sweet, sexy, dark, and floral. Reminds me of nights at the beaches in the tropics or the islands. I'm picturing a woman who is sexy, she knows it, and so do people around her. She is confident yet not arrogant about it. She's got long, dark, frizzy hair, and that's due to humidity, like really wild, beautiful hair. Glowing dark tan skin, or like tan skin or dark skin. Flowing, her hair is just flowing off her shoulders, with her dress is just like flowing in the wind. Like, that's what I'm picturing when I smell this. And she's constantly trying to contain and keep the skirt down from exposing herself due to the wind. Like those long dresses that you go to the beach with, that can have an off shoulder maybe, or like a baby doll top, or a short sleeve top. But it's very light because you're at the beach and it's hot, and it can be very windy at the beach, and it's long, and that's what I'm picturing. On clothes, it's smoky plus very liquor kind of scent. Smells like a dark smoky bar, really, like one of those really awful bars that I don't really want to go into. I hate the smoky smell, and I hate smoking in general. I just don't like the smell to it, and I think it's due to the fact that I have health issues and I can't really be around smoke. But I'm not the only one, and there are other people out there that aren't really deterred by it due to a heart you know, an inborn heart issue that they do have, like me. And they also don't like the smell of smoke. So, however, the smell makes that smell sexy in a weird way. I'm very impressed. I never find smoky sexy at all. So it starts off really awful, but then it just keeps evolving, which is very impressive. But this is definitely a very wow kind of fragrance. It's more masculine on clothes than feminine for me. It's very feminine on my skin, which is really strange. Just strange. I think it's just on my clothes. It just pulls more of just, I think it's more of the sandalwood that's being pulled out. And it's less sandalwood on my skin. So it's very confusing because I was smelling it on my clothes at the same time. It was my skin, and it just, so, I mean, the smell is different, but like, I mean, similar, but very different. It's just so strange. About an hour or so later on clothes, very beautiful. Can't pinpoint on what exactly it smells like. On skin, it's very sweet, smoky, dark, sweet, and slightly spicy. At hour 2, I barely smell it on my skin. And what I can smell makes me gag. It just, something, it's like a sickly smell. At the same time on clothes, it's still very beautiful. Not as strong as when I first put it on, and this is just hour 2. I'm disappointed on how the strength of it, of the fragrance is, because it dissipates really, really quickly. On hour 4, reminds me of a fragrance someone very mature would wear. Reminds me of being a child, and she is in her 60s. It is that kind of dated, mature smell. And this is in hour 4. At some point, it reminds me of Decadence by Marc Jacobs, which is, I'm not a fan of. It has got like the plummy smell to that. It's prettier, but that one's prettier and not as gross. And at 12 hours, I can still smell it on my skin. It's very mature floral at that point. It's faint but mature. It just, so, and it's very mixed when it comes to, the journey is very bizarre to me. It's not, it's polarizing at certain times. I really, really wanted to love this and thought, you know, this will be like my first Tom Ford fragrance that I'm going to enjoy. Nope, not going to happen. Not for you. Bye-bye. So, yeah, it's just not for me. I actually literally had I mean, it was a good thing that I was on my way to shower, because it was just, the smell of it was disgusting at some point. So there you have it. For me, I would say overall, I would give this a 2 out of 5 stars. Performance-wise, is just not strong. It's just not for me as well. It's just not my taste. And I would have liked it if it was a lot more feminine, because it's for women. I would have liked that. I don't want to smell like a dude. So, yeah. Performance and fragrance-wise, it's not for me. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. And, I mean, I would still recommend you give it a shot. Maybe get a sample size to see if it works for you, because everybody's body chemistry is different. And it might be different for you. So there you have that. If there are other fragrances that you probably enjoy because you watch my fragrance review and you want me to check it out, let me know down in the comment section below. I love hearing from everybody all the time. I hope you enjoy my review. You can hit the like, subscribe, and of course check out my other social media accounts so that we can connect. And where you can get this, I'll try to put it down in the description section so you guys can enjoy that as well. Anything else you're interested about other fragrances, or what your current signature fragrances right now, let me know down in the comment section below. So right now I think is Mont Galant by Galant, and that's my current signature fragrance, but it can change. I don't really have like every day, I don't really have a time frame for my signature fragrances. It could be tomorrow, could be different, or in a week, or in a month. It just depends. So today it's Mont Galant. And if you want to know what that is, I will link it down below as well if you want to check it out and maybe get yourself either a sample or your own bottle. So we can be like twinsies. It will be in the description section. Thank you everyone for the love and support and the beautiful words. Keep smiling, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.